What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, former Alabama Crimson Tide and Oklahoma Sooner quarterback, I might add. Jalen Hurts, in recent memory, has been the most hated on quarterback, especially in the NFL. Now, in college, there was a lot of Alabama fans that hated on Jalen Hurts when he didn't do nothing but win. Just didn't win in the fashion that they wanted Alabama to win. But ultimately, Jalen Hurts didn't do nothing but win at Alabama. All right. So I want to give a little insight on how successful Jalen Hurts has been in college and in the NFL. If you didn't know, because the NFL analysts, a lot of them don't do nothing but hate on Jalen Hurts. But they can't hate no more because Jalen Hurts proved them all wrong last year. They should have knew in 2023 when Jalen Hurts took the Eagles to the Super Bowl. They should have knew then. Stop hating on this guy because he can get it done. Just because he don't throw for 320, 350 yards a game, that don't mean a hill of beans. He's doing what the Eagles need him to do. And doing that made him a Super Bowl champion. Okay, so let's give a little insight on Jalen Hurts to show that he ain't been nothing but a winner since basically high school. But we going to start out in his freshman year at college. I got my little notes right here. But anyway, Jalen Hurts in the Nick Saban era is the first true freshman starting quarterback. In the Nick Saban era. I don't know when that was done at Alabama. Anyway, a true freshman come in, become the starting quarterback. Now, Jalen Hurts, he didn't start the first game. But after about 2, maybe 3 series, starting quarterback couldn't get it done. Nick Saban inserted Jalen Hurts and didn't look back until the national championship game 2 years later. Jalen Hurts was the first one to do that under Nick Saban. Become a starter as a true freshman. And his true freshman season, what did he do? Took Alabama to an SEC championship win. Took Alabama to the playoff and ultimately took them to the national championship game. Even though they lost, Jalen Hurts put Alabama in a position to win as a true freshman, scoring the go-ahead touchdown with a little over, I believe, 2 minutes left in the game, and the defense didn't hold up against Clemson. And Alabama wound up losing. But Jalen Hurts put Alabama in position to win the national championship as a true freshman. Jalen Hurts went on to become SEC's Freshman of the Year, his true freshman year. Say it ain't so. His second year, what was it? 2017. What Jalen Hurts do? Took Alabama back to the national championship, ultimately getting benched after the half in favor of Tua Tagovailoa. Alabama get a lot of flack for that, especially from Oklahoma fans saying Alabama gave up on Jalen Hurts. But what coach you know don't put the best man in the game? What coach you know that don't go with the guy that he think give them the best chance to win? Alabama didn't get nothing going the entire first half offensively. In come Tua, Alabama win the game, making Jalen Hurts a national champion. Alabama wouldn't have been there without Jalen Hurts. Say it ain't so. As a starter, Jalen Hurts went 26-2 at the University of Alabama. Okay, go into his third season, 2018. Yeah, he sat on the bench, but what did he do? Alabama goes back to the SEC championship. Tua got him there. What did Jalen Hurts do after Tua got hurt? Went out with an injury. Brought Alabama back from a 10-point deficit to win another SEC championship. Say it ain't so. That's what Jalen Hurts did. After the season, Jalen Hurts decided he want to transfer. Okay? But don't let me forget that at Alabama, Jalen Hurts was freshman of the year two-time SEC champion, a national champion. Okay? At Alabama, he appeared in 3 national championships. Okay? 3 national championships. 2016, 17, and 18. Just so y'all know. And he graduated in 3 years with a bachelor's degree. That's what he did at Alabama. Nothing but success, nothing but a winner. As I said, 26-2 as a starter. 2-time SEC champion, national champion. Shit. Freshman of the year. 3 freaking national championship appearances. 2 SEC championship appearances, winning both of them. Nothing but success at the University of Alabama. And on top of that, he graduated in 3 years. So how can you hate on a guy like that? Nothing but a winner. Goes on to Oklahoma. Nothing but success. 12-2 as a starter for Oklahoma. His 1 year there. 12-2. What did he do? Took Oklahoma to a Big 12 championship win. Took them to the playoffs. That's what Jalen Hurts did for Oklahoma. Named Big 12 Newcomer of the Year his 1 season at Oklahoma. Come on now. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. So, hey, it is what it is. In college, 3 years as a starter, 2 at Alabama, 1 at Oklahoma. Jalen Hurts was 38-4 as a starting quarterback. 38-4. Give me another quarterback that's successful. Come on, baby. In college. I'm sure it's some there, maybe. But give me something that's this successful. Come in and become a starter at a blue blood program in his true freshman year. Take them to 2 national championships. Win 2 SEC championships. Come on, man. And then go to another program and win a conference championship over there and become newcomer of the year and take them to the playoffs. Give me another quarterback. Make it make sense, man. Every year this guy was a starter ended in a playoff appearance. Every year. But hey, it is what it is. Now I'm not going to really get into the debate of he's an Oklahoma guy, he's Alabama guy. Of course, me being an Alabama fan, yeah, I'm going to say he's an Alabama guy. Simply for the reasons that I gave you. Simply for the fact that he spent 3 years at Alabama. He did more for Alabama than Oklahoma. Alabama did more for him than Oklahoma did. Those are the reasons. He graduated in 3 years with a bachelor's at Alabama. Now, he did come back to Oklahoma and got his master's. But when it comes to football, Alabama did more for Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts did more for Alabama simply because he was there longer. Now, the Oklahoma fans saying that Alabama gave up on Jalen Hurts. I digress. Because Jalen Hurts was not a guy to come in and sit on the bench and get in garbage time and then decided to transfer. He was actually a player. He was actually a player that contributed a lot. A hell of a lot to Alabama. And for those reasons, I say he's Alabama. You putting 3 years up against 1. You putting all these daggone accolades he got at Alabama against the couple of accolades he got in his 1 year at Oklahoma. Come on, man. Make it make sense. But both programs are entitled to state claim to Jalen Hurts. It's not a big deal to me. It ain't a big deal to me, but you know, some fans like to go back and forth, but I ain't going to do that. But in my mind and in my heart, he's always going to be Alabama. All right, for the reasons that I mentioned. Plus, he repped Alabama all the damn time. Ever since he's been in the NFL, that's all I know. But anyway, this guy had a great college career. conference champion in 2 conferences, national champion. I mean, newcomer of the year, freshman of the year. I mean, you don't get no better than that. Okay, now let's get to his NFL career. With all these NFL analysts hating on this guy, man, or sports media analysts. In the NFL, he got his first start in 2020, week 14, so I don't even count that. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, in the past 3 seasons as an NFL starter, is 37-10. Okay? Since 2021, Jalen Hurts is 3rd in wins, tied for 4th in playoff games, 4th in passing and rushing touchdowns, and tied for 3rd in total touchdowns. But you got these guys, the analysts, hating on him, talking about he couldn't get it done, and was talking about Philly can't win a damn national championship with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Well, he shut them up last night by proving them wrong. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion, and to go along with that, he's a Super Bowl MVP. Yes, he did. And along the way, Jalen Hurts beat Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and to top it off, he beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Nothing but success. Nothing but success. Turn the page. Nothing but success. As a starter in the NFL since 2021, Jalen Hurts got 79 passing TDs and 52 rushing TDs for a total of 131 touchdowns. How can you hate on a guy like that? How can you hate on him? Come on, man. Make it make sense. Jalen Hurts. That's what he has accomplished in his college and professional career. And he still got haters. Still got haters. But hey, even I can guarantee you, even though he done won the Super Bowl, he's a Super Bowl champion and he's a Super Bowl MVP, somebody gonna find something to hate on him about, and to continue to critique him in a negative fashion, guaranteed. But I just wanted to put all those accolades and all those accomplishments out there about Jalen Hurts. Now, whether he's Oklahoma or Alabama, I don't give a damn. All I know at Alabama, he's a 2-time SEC champion and a national champion. That's all I know. And I'm gonna say he Alabama. And I ain't gonna have no more qualms about Oklahoma fans saying he's Oklahoma. The only reason Oklahoma can say he's Oklahoma is because he spent his last year of college at Oklahoma. That is the only reason. But they entitled to do that because he did play for Oklahoma and he didn't just sit on the bench. So hey, it is what it is. I'll leave that debate up to somebody else. But anyway, let me mention DeVonta Smith. DeVonta Smith, another one, built by Bama. Built by Bama. DeVonta Smith, listen at this. 3-time SEC champion, 2-time national champion, and a Heisman Trophy winner. That's his college career. Nothing but a winner, baby. I ain't gonna get into I didn't get into how many touchdowns he scored for Alabama, how many catches and how many yards he had for Alabama. I didn't get into that. We already know what he did at Alabama. I ain't got to go into all of that. All right. Now, he's a Super Bowl champion. DeVonta Smith is the very first player that was drafted from Alabama to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. The very first one. All those first round draft picks, all of those players that Alabama has sent to the NFL, none of them has ever scored a touchdown in a daggone Super Bowl game. And DeVonta Smith is the first. All right. Man, DeVonta Smith in the NFL. This man, in his short NFL career, I believe it's 4 years, 4,606 yards receiving, 29 touchdowns. And he's only coughed up the ball 3 times during his NFL career. None in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness, man. That guy's crazy. That guy's crazy. I just wanted to say that little piece about DeVonta Smith, man. That guy's a baller too, man. Slim Reaper, Golden Gazelle. Oh, my goodness, man. It's crazy, man. Man, I was listening to DeVonta Smith and his team mic'd up, man. DeVonta Smith called a touchdown. One of his guys, linemen, say, man, he looked like a little old prairie dog running across the field. That was so funny to me. But DeVonta Smith, man, he's a beast, man. He's a baller. He's a baller. And I'm proud of DeVonta Smith, man. He's about to get married, about to have his second kid, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Jalen Hurts, man, proud of him. You know, I know when he transferred from Alabama, you know, I hated it, man. I said, man, I hope he at Oklahoma they meet in the playoff and he wind up beating Alabama. Man, I didn't like that he transferred. But hey, it is what it is. You go and I'm glad Nick Saban advised him to go to Oklahoma with Lincoln Riley to become a more efficient passer. And he did that. And he improved. And when he got to the NFL, he continued to improve. And you see the results. So, that comes with hard work and dedication. So, if you want to say he Oklahoma, have at it. But OKB, and I know probably every other Alabama fan going to say he's Alabama. But I ain't going to sit and argue no more about that shit. Because both programs help develop Jalen Hurts. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video. And y'all be blessed. Remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.